Let's see how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy.
We are going to Dubai 3 days. Every second year, my business partner Magnus, his name's Magnus Kjøller, and his company's called Kjøller. It's a private family office. He's a private investor that's built this family office from scratch. And every second year, he invites all the companies in his portfolio, executives, to come around and have fun. Killer. We went 2 years ago, dude. It was awesome. And we're gonna go in 3 days time, next week for 3 days. And the itinerary is bananas. Talk shit about him. Cool. All right. Okay. So we're at Copenhagen Airport. We are heading to Dubai. Oscar and I, there is a man behind this camera. It's Oscar. He doesn't like to be in front of the camera anyway.
I'm cutting it out.
He's cutting that out. No. Anyway, we're gonna do 3-4 days in Dubai. It's gonna be crazy. Every second year, my business partner Magnus has a thing that he calls Dubai Days, where he invites all of his portfolio companies, all the businesses he's invested in, etc., to come in as a family, and we just chill, hang out, play. So we're gonna, day one, I think we're gonna be on a boat, aka a yacht, mega yacht, whatever. Let's go find out. Lots of dinners, lots of lunches, and we're gonna end in the desert. So that should be fun. So yeah, man, we're about to hit up Dubai, which is probably my second favorite city after London. One of my favorite cities. Let's do it. So now we're just arriving at Magnus's house. We are about to have some drinks and some soirees in Dubai, and then we're gonna chill. Let's go. Not functioning.
Well, we're in the same boat, but with no drinks.
With no drinks, exactly.
It's fantastic to see so many of you guys again. That was also here in the last Dubai days, and so many new faces as well.
Hey, my name is Yusufa, and I am an addict. I'm a deal junkie. I'm addicted to buying companies. Magnus is the fuel. Together we buy industrial companies in the UK. Basically, I'm introducing these two guys. These are the actual ninjas. We've got Paul Sweeting, who's the CEO, COO of Northern Industries. Paul Hooper, CEO of Ventilation Ventures. Northern Industries, what we do is we buy steel factories. Not the sexiest thing. Steel factories in the north of England that are profitable, generate revenue, have hundreds of employees, and make money, where the previous owners are looking for a generational change of ownership. Typically, they're children or grandchildren typically don't necessarily have interest in taking over the business, so they have a succession problem. Any of you watch HBO Succession? We are the succession solution. So we step in, we work very closely with banks, so we do what's called leveraged buyouts, whereby we take some equity as well as some bank finance, and we transact. We buy these businesses. And that's where my work stops, and then I sail off and look for the next transaction, and that's where these ninjas come in, because these guys actually produce the value. So maybe I'll hand over to Paul Sweeting to talk briefly about Northern Industries, and then Paul Hooper to say a few words about Ventilation Ventures.
Sure. Fantastic. I believe we are 10 or 11 companies here today, which is fantastic. Later today, about 2:30, we will go to the yacht that we have for the day. We have arranged all the cars and logistics for that, so that's all taken care of.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never skipped.
Day 2, Dubai. Let's do it. So, what we doing? Right now, we just had some breakfast. I ate breakfast. Oscar didn't eat nothing. He's busy as hell editing. We are heading to some fancy hotel someplace, Dubai Marina. We are then heading to a lunch, some fancy lunch someplace. And then we're going to the NASDAQ Stock Exchange to hang with my boy, Yoel. Yoel is the vice president at the NASDAQ Stock Exchange here in the UAE. And he's gonna give us some talk about something incredibly smart, I'm sure.
Nice.
So it's jam-packed. And then my boy Jens from Kjøller has booked 2 tables at a nightclub. So it's going down tonight, Oscar. It's going down. And by the way, the last episode was a banger, right?
Yeah.
So actually, me and Oscar were kind of matching today. We both got black pants, white shirts. This is the She's a Banger outfit. So, hey, let's do it.
Let's do this.
That's fine. Americano with milk on the side, warm milk. 2 maybe? Thank you so much.
American as well?
Yeah, with
Same.
warm milk.
Milk on the side?
Yes, thank you so much. The Emperor. Seat. Let me slip into this. I love it, Oscar. Like an emperor.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Don't forget this man right here. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? How's it going? Very well. Do you think you're gonna buy a business in the next 10 years?
Okay. I would like to, because in our business range, we buy portfolios. So that's why I asked you about, do you look at the customers in the business? Because for us, we want to grow the portfolio because we earn money each person. But in your guys' business, you have a lot of change, I think, or big projects. Because after 12 months, you can get your own clients and maybe use this facility to
I
produce
just say one thing. I keep hearing you refer to clients. I just want to say, I think you might be thinking too small. Yes. Can I explain? So, when you're building a business operationally, you are in the trenches, you're building customer by customer. You're trying to get the next client, the next customer, you're trying to satisfy them and scale customers. Instead of trying to scale customers, why don't you think a meta, one layer higher, which is to scale the organization, the enterprise. So when you buy a company, yes, you get the customers that are within that company, but don't drop your mentality back within the company to try and vet the customer demographic necessarily. Just go buy the other company and the other company and the other company. And obviously you're doing operational improvements, you're obviously trying to vet customers and have better customer experience. But are you the CEO? You can't afford to be. Are you Elon Musk? Okay, neither am I. I can't afford to know the fuel pumpage in the rocket ships. I'm not a f***ing genius. So you have limited resources and limited focus ability. So where are you going to invest that? Are you going to invest it in specific customer interactions or in growing the enterprise value as a whole? Right? You treat the business as an organism. Does that make sense? I think when you get to that stage, M&A makes sense.
Smoking on that sour got me counting down the hours, thinking of all the shit that they could do but won't allow us. Then I realized they all some cowards.
This is the oldest tower in Dubai. So it's like, I don't know, 30 years. There's 2 exchanges. You have DFM and you have NASDAQ Dubai. DFM is the bigger one, it's government owned, and we own NASDAQ Dubai. But the way that Dubai is built up with different free zones. So in each free zone, you have a separate set of rules. So inside of the DFC, you have a set of rules that are copy-paste from common law. So this is British law. So there's the British retired judges that will rule in the courts of the DFC. But in Islam, you're not allowed to take or pay interest rate. So a sukuk is a Sharia compliant bond. So you pay all the fees up front, and then you have a runtime of 5-7 years. Now they changed that regulation now. So now they're changing so that when you have assets outside of the UK, you're gonna have to be, you're gonna have to tax on these assets. And that has not happened before. This ruins the entire idea of being a foreigner living in London. So Italy, for example, they went out and said, we'll cap your tax at 2.5 million euro. After that, no need to pay more. Even if you have billions, you won't pay more than 2.5 million euro. But that was only for a year or two. And then that no longer applies. So everyone who comes during that period will get this. But so Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, he was then registered in Italy. There was another guy who was, and of course, I mean, people of this wealth will move in and out. But the important part is, they have to spend 6 months in that specific location.
Okay, we just left the Dubai International Financial Center, which is sort of the Wall Street of Dubai. I'm not waiting.
No.
I'm not waiting for 100 million husks.
No.
And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing, sir. All right, let's hit it.
Hey.
Hello again.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. This up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets.
So we are in the desert, somewhere in Dubai. We got Paul here, and he's agreed to jump on one of these camels. So let's go ride this camel. Just like this? Yeah. Okay. Whoa! What the? Paul!
Also on this trip here, it's been very important for me to meet both Paul Hooper, which I haven't met before, and having conversations with him also just gives me a lot of confidence in that we got the right guy for the job, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing. So the long or the short of it is that basically I'd be happy to fund not just the next, but the next 2 or 3 acquisitions.
Oh fuck, dude! Dude, I love it, man. I love it, dude. I love it.
I mean, I got your back.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Go buy some companies.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it, man.
Perfect.
Yeah.